Hi, everybody. Thanks for taking time out of your busy day for this quick phone call to bring everybody up to speed. Just want to make sure you're aware of what we're doing and to give you an overview and a recap of everything that's happening at the Suncoast Seabird Sanctuary. We care about the birds. We're a little concerned. Well, matter of fact, we're more than just a little concerned. But we think we have a game plan here that will fix what ails the Suncoast Seabird Sanctuary and to move it forward and make it bigger and better than ever before. We call it the Wings of Change. This is the initiative called Wings of Change. It's a win-win for all parties, okay, for all the parties. My name is Mel Taylor. I am an online and digital strategist. I help companies and businesses and nonprofits figure out how to leverage and use the web. The big five concerns we have, the birds first and foremost. Then comes donations and funding. Sure, donations have slowed down, but it's not just about the bad economy. We believe donators, or the people who donate, they're afraid that their dollars are not being used properly. We think that the awareness and the reputation needs to be fixed. The future of the sanctuary is at stake, and we got to get the investors' money back. We believe that if we can get their return on investment, that we will get more investor dollars. If nothing changes, more bad press is coming. If we thought it was bad in the past, it's going to get worse.
The property.
Sanctuary founder Ralph Heath hasn't talked to me about sanctuary spending since I revealed his charity spent more than $1 million on a 65-foot pleasure yacht called Whisker. That was 14 years ago. Back then, Whisker featured such comforts as a hot tub on the deck, 5 luxury staterooms, and satellite TV. Heath called it his research vessel and said he used the yacht to take photos of plastic pollution on the high seas.
Taking pictures is very definitely scientific research. That's accumulating data, isn't it? That's educating me.
Under Heath's leadership, the Seabird Sanctuary later bought a beach house, now valued at $859,000, that Heath now lives in. In 2008, again under Heath's leadership, the sanctuary built a so-called turtle evacuation house on warehouse property that the charity owns on Starkey Road. The charity leases the warehouse at a loss to Heath, who uses it to house his personal collection of turtles and chickens. Last November, Heath signed paperwork for the charity to borrow $550,000 using the warehouse property as collateral.
Guys like this, Mark Douglas, an investigative reporter for WFLA in Tampa. This guy doesn't do soft pieces. He doesn't just do feel-good news stories. He goes after wrongdoings. He goes after anybody or anything, any organization that could potentially be hurting the local community. These guys, investigative reporters, they smell blood, they go for it. They are ruthless. Mark Douglas has been covering the Suncoast Seabird Sanctuary. We believe he's coming back. He's going to do something even more advanced to go after and dig deep into the Suncoast Seabird Sanctuary.
I've had 4 herons in the last 2 years, 2 with badly broken legs, 1 with a huge gash in its back, and 1 with line badly damaging its foot. You know, blue herons are big birds. Actually walk up to me and allow me to lie them down on a table, as again, without anesthesia, and let me work on them without moving, and they're totally not restricted in any way. And I was in contact with a movie producer from Hollywood, and he's currently writing a film script about my life with the birds, and that's one thing he's featuring is the birds will actually walk up to me and allow me to work on them.
Or the scandal we uncovered involving scantily clad underage girls posing at the sanctuary in G-strings, lingerie, and sometimes covered by little more than their own hands for a racy internet site.
These types of stories concern us. We're not sure exactly how this all got started, how it's panning out. We're not quite comfortable with seeing things like this. We know hurricane season just started. Extra warm waters this season. Are we ready to evacuate those birds? That warehouse, is that available? We do not want to have a catastrophe on our hands. Oh, TV's bad. Newspapers starting to sniff around as well. Recently, they wrote a story about the IRS, that tax lien, over $100,000, doing stories on that. Do we wonder why donations are drying up? Companies like, or organizations like Charity Navigator, they make sure that charities are watching their P's and Q's because people want to give money. People want to donate, but they want to make sure a majority of those dollars they donate go to good use.
Welcome to Charity Navigator's expanded rating system, giving you more knowledge to better inform your charitable giving decisions so that you can do more good.
Let's take a look at how they are doing these ratings. Center for Great Apes gets 4 out of 4 stars. Animal Welfare Society in California, 4 out of 4 stars. The Elephant Sanctuary in Tennessee, 4 stars. Return to Freedom in California, 3 stars, but still not that bad. You can see how the Suncoast Seabird Sanctuary rates, 1 out of 4 stars. Do we wonder why we're not getting the funding we used to get? It's not just the economy.
And in addition, back in 2002, our rating system only considered financial health, whereas last year we had another dramatic change where we added a whole new dimension to our rating system that now looks at questions of what we call accountability and transparency, looking at the ethics, best practices, and the governance of charities.
You know, the governance and the board, all of that is going to be under a microscope. We're not just here talking negatively about the Suncoast Seabird Sanctuary operations. We want to focus on the positive. We'll give you a quick recap right now, the digital strategy we're developing. Digital is also used not just for websites and email, but for cost reductions in marketing. It's great for fundraising, helping a reputation management using social media, and marketing all the new efforts of the Suncoast Seabird Sanctuary. We're going to build up that email database. We don't know how many email database listings or how many people are in that database, but that is gold. We have to get that fixed, and we have to build this up to not only share information and news, but to share a calendar of events, what's going on, encourage donations. On occasion, encourage emergency donations by sending out a quick tweet on Twitter or a Facebook blast or an email blast. The current website, we feel that this really hurts by using a platform that's over 5 years old and it's rarely updated. Flyers are good, but do not get to people who are 1,000 miles away and want to donate. That's why we developed, and it's almost done, the Suncoast Sanctuary, the brand new website. We've been working on this. It's on the sidelines, waiting to be turned on and put into action for fundraising and public awareness. We make it easy to donate, not just cash, but actual products and services. Let's go to it real quick and show you how that works. If we go and we take a look at, we click on donate, you can see that right here, we took some of the wish list items and let people buy a wheelbarrow or tools or some hoses, and they drop ship it using Amazon.com directly to the Suncoast Seabird Sanctuary. The gift shop, we got to make a lot more money than selling t-shirts on the beach. That's why we're using online tools by getting great imagery and logos and putting them on clocks and hats and t-shirts and mugs, putting it on a watch or a clock like this, or a hoodie, or even an iPad or an iPhone cover. These things will sell at a high rate, a premium rate. Promotions, they're in the works. Imagine a Seabird getaway. $20. You donate it, you're entered to win a DoubleTree hotel stay, a VIP tour of the sanctuary, and even out on a boat with a Gulf birding expedition. This stuff's easy to do online. Could even get an airline, Southwest Airlines, to be a part of this as well. The future looks bright, everybody, but we got to act now. The birds, their future, their health, their rehabilitation are at stake. Kids, awareness and reputation, we got to fix the negativity and move it forward because we can. We have a game plan to get us out of the red, operate in the black. We want to get that investor ROI back. We got to fix the damage to the reputation of those who have been running it and move forward with a fresh new board, a fresh new clean reputation. We got to avoid the potential for fines and lawsuits, possible jail time. We're a little concerned by this. We're afraid that some employees, maybe a mass employee workout or walkout could occur, or bird euthanization. This scares us. On the sidelines right now, a professional team of executives. There's money waiting to be donated and spent. There's expertise willing and waiting to be put into action. But it won't go. It won't move forward off the sidelines until there is dramatic change inside the Suncoast Seabird Sanctuary. On that pro team, on the sidelines, we have a turnaround specialist, an operations manager that knows the environment, knows birds, and knows how to fix broken nonprofits. We have a digital marketing and revenue generation specialist. That's me, Mel Taylor from Get Smart Digital. We have trusted advisory and attraction. We have trusted advisors and those who can attract contributors, very important. We have contractors and builders who can rebuild and work on. They're just great at economic as well as ecological projects. Investors willing to spend money. National Geographic photogs ready to donate their skills for marketing and media exposure. So to recap, we're going to make the neighborhood proud again. We're going to rebuild and refresh the operations, the board, make everybody believe it's a win-win-win. There's going to be no losers here. We're going to improve that family legacy from the past and moving forward. We're going to increase donations, and we have to provide total transparency. That's the only way more donations will come in. That return on investment, all that money that's been given to us, been given to the birds, the investors want their money back. When they get their money back, they're probably much more likely to give more money. It's the wings of change, everybody. It's a win-win-win-win-win-win for all. Thank you for spending time with us today, giving you a recap here. And we'll talk to you really, really soon. Thank you.